Alright, I see everyone's excited for kitties. We're not too far off of getting them. But first things first, another defend chapter. And everyone loves defend chapters, right? This time we actually get to deploy more than Ike. Isn't that exciting? Also, I guess we have a shop now. So the Iron Blade wasn't even that necessary. Actually, if I sell it... Because it could buy an entire regular iron sword. Although, I guess Ike's at a level of strength where it barely weighs him down, so we could reasonably use it if we wanted to. Its hit rate is hilariously garbage, so I would probably prefer to sell it, so... Hey, let's just pawn it off and buy an iron sword. Or maybe fun to forge. Question is what we would do, because sword forges are really expensive. Hey, Zane. Yeah, so Ike is looking pretty good. I mean, the last one was pretty good, but that was because he was rigged. And same with the only feet one. But yeah, the last time we didn't do any rigging, we had Noodle Iron, which was like on the very first Maniac run. MC with double-digit strength, impossible. I mean... The Lyn from Blazing Blade had that, too. Actually, how much money do we actually have? It might be 0. 2,500. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to afford too much here, especially if we want to buy a hand axe. But I think that means we for sure sell off the swim sword and the iron blade, because they're not really good for much. Probably even sell off the armor slayer, because this thing just weighs a bajillion to do almost nothing. Although, I suppose our cracked out Ike only loses 3 attack speed from it. Do we even... I don't know if we even get anyone as a support who uses bows primarily. So let's see, Jill has axes. Ilian has tomes, Stepan has swords. Z-Hark has swords, Largo has axes. Yeah, this is like the sword and axe show. I guess technically Titania is around for a bit and can use lances, but... There's gonna invariably be a point where she gets pushed off, so... I think we just pawn off these bows, because there's really nothing we can do with them. Usually keep the iron blade, you get... Since Ike eventually uses the usual weapon when he's near cap. I mean, I could see that, I'm just not a fan of the 70 base hit. Because my Ike is at a point where you could reasonably use it without losing attack speed, but that base hit is pretty bad. And he's already, like, risking missing with the steel sword, never mind an iron blade. Might pop off the Ashura icon, since that's something we don't normally have anyway. I'm not sure if anyone on the team's got particularly terrible luck, but... I'm not sure if giving up 4k gold to bolster that a little bit is a particularly good choice either. I can also sell the rest of the short spear, because it buys 3 hand axes to do so. And we're not really using lances. Actually, wait, no, Jill is lances. Lances and a sword in this version. So yeah, you know, I guess we maybe hang on to this for Jill. How much is this gonna run me again? Way too much. That's so much money. Like, it would basically eat it up entirely if I made it... If I sold the Ashura icon and built this with just the attack up, it would take up all my money. So maybe I don't make a forge. And we do it later. We have the Regal Blade anyway. I guess the alternative is we do an Iron Axe. Yeah, this is the first preps where we defend. Yeah, actually the play might be to see if we can do a lance, because Oscar can use it for a while and then we pass it off to Jill later if he hasn't broken it by then. Or we could hand it over to Titania too, because she's got that as a sidearm. Yeah, this seems a lot more reasonable. Half the cost of a sword. Thinking emoji. I think I'm gonna pawn off the hammer and the poleaxe too. These things weigh an unreasonable amount, and 20 might is not worth killing all of our attack speed. Alright, I think I'm committing to selling the Ashura icon as well. I guess if I go all in on the hit, I want to do this a bit sparingly. However, I think if we want to pass this off to Jill and have her use it to train on the Ravens, we probably want as much hit as possible because, you know, Ravens and their Void. Swords OP according to IS. Indeed. With all the keys I'll be using, I'll be saving so much money. Yeah, sure. I need to check one thing real quick, but... So I thought I turned off... Weird, it didn't save. 'Cause I initially forgot to turn off the Twitch moderator check on Flying Sword Horse Attack. And I corrected it last stream. Or maybe it was the stream before that, and then at some point it unsaved. Yeah, I mean, it is, yes, technically realistic for swords to cost more. But it's just so funny, because swords are also just the worst weapon. So that was the only forge in the queue, so as we go forward, other forges will be up for grabs in terms of names. What about books, especially light books? I mean, I guess I would assume the extra magic or something. Hey, Sarah. We'll keep this on Riz, but we prefer not to use the ward too much because we want to use its valuable staff experience for Mist later, is what it comes down to. Yeah, I keep in this menu, the shop is on the characters instead of a separate menu. Oh yeah, no javelins. That also means I should probably stock extra hand axes. Because I think... I do think it alternates for a bit, but... the shops are kind of volatile. Also, Cernus only has a hard mode, which I'm pretty sure does not actually define how Maniac does it. One of these days I'll have to actually document what the Maniac shops are. I don't think I'm gonna do the Ike Oscar support. Because Oscar is gonna eventually get pushed off and replaced by Jill, so there's really no point in supporting him with anyone. Yeah, it's true. Actually, yeah. In those days and ages, I guess even just like a non-magical tome would probably be pretty expensive, just because it'd have to be handcrafted. I love fighting a billion calves in the morning. I guess at least with our 11 defense, Ike's not terribly threatened. much is Oscar doing if he uses a Forge? It's 5 more attack. So 21. 7 times 2. Not great. You can at least, like, chip them out, though. Actually, that sets them up perfectly, because this guy takes 2 times 10 from Soren, so Oscar shouldn't just ride up and snipe him. Knight? Oh, this guy? Yeah. Yeah, like half of these dudes are Maniac. Because, like, I think hard mode is just these 5. So, yeah, Maniac really doubles down on the sheer enemy count. Titania should be using hand axe first, and then probably swap over to steel for a bit. And I guess Mia will just be body blocking whenever. Because I don't really expect you to do much in terms of actual combat. I don't know why that second javelin moved up instead of away. Very inconsistent AI shenanigans there.
That's the Death Knight.
Hey, Kakaru. I think we're mostly just hoping we don't suffer from success here with Oscar, because if he double crits either of the knights, then his poleaxe could come in. Nice 185 streak. You're doing a 3 ounces playthrough where you give Sith everything, doing Silver Snow, and you decide you'd actually try to just make it Fortress Knight Byleth. I mean, Byleth is basically huge offenses, so... You tack on some Fortress Knight defense, and, well, it's probably GG. Mia might actually end up shoving Soren here in there. Yay! Conserving Regal Sordices. Yo! All 3 core stats and some reds. Ike's so tanky. Ike's so murdery. Yes, I want you to rig Ike's growths. Yes. Hopefully I don't need to rig anyone's growths, but if desperate times, we might need to do it for the cats, depending. Actually, I guess technically speaking, a crit at all opens him up, so hopefully he doesn't do this himself. Yeah, even with the 4 jaws and like a decent amount of strength gained, Oscar's still 3 KOs at low cav. Absolute comedy. I guess on the other hand, he's also still... He's 3-hit KO to that vocab after taking into account that he is very injured. Meanwhile, Boyd. He had like 3 attack speeds, so most of these guys just like wreck him because we haven't done anything to raise him. Do I love cats? I might just love cats. Yeah, Tapeworm Girl is Liliana. Is the student okay with me building an army of cats? I mean, as long as she remains my number 1, I'm sure she doesn't mind. That's a weird level. Oscar pivoting to Troubadour. Quite possibly. Yeah. Apparently the Talk to My Cat is also summoned her here. Yeah, if I was a Dane soldier and saw Ike doing that to all the guys in front of me, I would probably quietly turn around and walk away. Pretty typical Soren level. Should have ran while you had the chance. Wow, that guy healing off of the tiniest amount of damage done to him. Well, that's good level, but I mean, he's gotta have some of those. His level ups up to this point have been pretty silly. Or at least largely pretty silly. I'm pretty sure like 80 to 90% of them have just been very good. Yeah, I guess it's true. There are definitely better stats he could have gotten, but... I guess as far as short-term usefulness, like, speed's always up there. Yeah, he'll probably cap and start wasting the growth soon. the healer's running away. It's like, I could heal that Myrmidon, but no, I don't get paid enough for this. I'll be taking that money, thank you very much. The cats aren't for a couple maps yet. Well, yes, they're technically in the next map, but they don't gain experience. Yeah. Of course. Soren's like, you're replacing me with Ileana. Well, I don't like that. Well, guess we're not doing anything to that priest with her. Easy clap. There we go. Titania, basically just completely invincible against these guys. Average Titania level. I don't know, I feel like, man, Ileana is 4 less mana than Soren. Rip. I feel like my Titanias struggle a little more with level ups a lot of the time. Now that's just weird. all these. Basically, no way to reasonably get Ileana the kill here, so we'll just get her some chip damage on one of the guys who can't counter. And hey, she get 8% and get a kill. It's highly unlikely, but it could happen. And she did not. I don't think there's any dropables left here, so it's just like, it doesn't really matter what Titania attacks. Actually, I guess we could kill this guy. Or technically speaking, we could just feed all of these guys to her. It shouldn't be an issue. The enemy healer gets to live as a treat. Nice counter. Also, you know, I think Engage Ike might have been embellishing a bit on his struggles. Because I think if you compare the potential spawns for that map and Engage versus even Maniac mode on Path of Radiance, I think it still doesn't even compare. I think Engage just has like almost twice as many enemies for no reason. Tasty red gem sale. Although, I don't know if we're gonna... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make another forge here. I think we're just gonna buy some javelins. And maybe... buy a second wind tome for Ileana so that she has something that doesn't weigh her down. Assuming the shop actually has wind tomes. Oops. Oh, it does in fact have wind tomes. How many jabs do we want? Maybe 4? I'm not sure if we need a spare iron sword for Ike yet. Because he did do a lot of combat in that last map, and it's only used up 20 uses. Do I want to pass through the sword band or the magic band? Let's see. Ileana has 50% magic and 30% speed growth. Okay, maybe she wants the speed growth more. The night band? I mean, more strength is only more speed for a little bit. Unless we plan on mating Elthunder. But then I start to worry about the actual hit rate. Wait, the sword band is skill. Actually, maybe I should pass through the paladin band. That's the speed one. HP speed. Right, because those archer and thief bands are the other speed ones. More skill wouldn't hurt, but I think she probably wants a paladin band to see if she can juice her bulk a little bit. I might want her to try to enemy phase at some point, even though like she's not really particularly suited to it. Oh, lion-hearted. Gotta get her to double enemies with bolting. Right, I'll get right on that. Oscar's not doing a great job of making it some capable of actually fighting stuff here. You said I didn't include Gifka in that command? I mean, we'll probably just summon him anyway for giggles, but... Like, that play is so chaotic. I don't know if he's gonna actually get into much combat. Because it's usual, ideally, Ashner just like impales himself on Ike. And it's time for everyone to have some funny encounters with Yahar. Should get the cats to kill everything? They're not that strong. So there is a strong possibility they kill a lot of stuff on the beach here, since Lethe has some of the highest movement that's not inhibited by sand stuff. Although, I think the beach tiles are kind of weird here compared to how sand is normally treated. How fast is this guy? 5 attack speed. Yeah, she only doubles with wind. Too bad she doesn't have one more strength or speed, because otherwise we could use fire, but... Oh, I also didn't change the cat's direction, so they're just gonna stick at the top of the screen. So, I guess it's probably Titania that's going in for the pirates now. The cats can watch our back against this incoming wave. I'm not sure if we move fast enough, damn. So we need a lot more shoving here. Oh, the javelins have slightly better hit rate. There we go. Finally managed to get Ileana something. No, I don't think we make it here, since these guys are just like running away. So we're gonna be one tile short. Even if we like shove Riz up, he won't be able to actually reach Hike. I think. Actually, wait. Other people can shove Riz though. Although I don't know if Ike does enough damage. He probably doesn't. So you'd have to crit with the Regal Blade or something. Yep, but let's... Damn it. Let's my own units do that to me. Well, yellow just screwed us, so I guess we're resetting. I'm just gonna set them to target there from the outset, that way if we move Ike and then forget to change it, then it's not a problem. God damn it, Titania. Of course, the cats are in the way still. I guess I can soar and finish this off easily enough. Via just 2 times 2. Truly incredible. Advantage for 2 damage, oh my. Watch out. Me is coming in swinging. You can't wait for the maximum cat or Radiant Dawn terror deployment. Yeah, so that happens, oh boy. Because that is like 9 felines. The milk run is going. You can't believe I just leave Kai's and Fire out in the cold like that? What? No, that includes them. Because there's 3 cats, 3 tigers, and actually, yeah, 3 lions, so just like 3 of each type. So they would be included for Radiant Dawn. But we have to actually get there first. And chances are that's gonna be a long ways out, since by the time we're done this, there's no way we're completing that before Fortune's Wave. Is it 4 tigers? Who am I missing? Mordecai, Moram, Kaiza? No, Gifka's a lion. Skrimir, Gifka, and Kanegis are all lions. Gifka would be significantly worse if he wasn't a lion. Guy was a tiger and people mistook him as a lion because he's the King's Shadow. Nope, he is just legitimately that strong. He's like, because he's basically Kanegis minus, what, 2 strength? Which means he's got like lion speed. There's no way he'd be able to have that much speed if he wasn't a lion, because he'd just cap out as a tiger. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Well, I guess Rolf enables this. His tiny amount of chip damage actually matters. Screwbeard's is lower because he just isn't as cool. Typical Mia. Actually, is that gonna be enough? Sure ways. Yeah, that bandit's the only one in range, so if I tell Lyre to attack now, she should target this guy. In theory. Yeah, get wrecked. No, Mordecai. Mordecai is not a smart kitty. He is about to transform though, so at least I'll have a ton of defense at that point, so it'll be less dangerous for him. Well, we'd better head back to try to bail him out here. Because even after he transforms, this Thunder Mage is gonna be a bit problematic. Because they'll still be able to chip him. Nice slap fight we got going on here. Need some level for Oscar. Why is the weapon named Lamau? Because that's what it was redeemed for. Okay, so he should survive now. Damn it, Titania. Lamau stands for Lance Meat, almost OP. You know, quite possibly. Ileana is making herself very difficult to work with right now. Marsha base stats moment. Just like Thaddeus tactical horse and armor neutralizing incantation. Sounds legit. Well, I guess if nothing else, the slap fight with Mia and that guy there allows Miss to get some experience. That was slightly annoying. Really gonna hit rates. They usually don't end up having these guys spread out like this, too, so this is extra annoying. Because usually they all try to go for the hazards. This is probably the first time that they've actually prioritized trying to chase my units down. Mordecai did not do a particularly good job of avoiding the enemy. Age Revitalizer. Ike's been turning out pretty good, that's the main highlight. The case in point. We've been trying to get Ileana experience since she's a cat support, and well, she's making it difficult. I seem to recall their water support with Mordecai isn't that good. I mean, it's the fence. If we want to try enemy phasing with Ileana, I think that might end up mattering. When's the run where outside Ike I can only use Lagoos? That would just be straight up impossible. We'd never even get out of Chapter 1. Yeah, Jill's the only lasting unit with Kanto. I mean, technically speaking, we can make our own Kanto by giving someone the Night Ring, but at least, let's see. Actually, we might not have enough slots to deploy Raisin. Because we can use, because of Mordecai, we can use Alki to talk to Nasawa, but we might not actually be able to get the Night Ring. Yeah, anyone could have it, could get it if we actually have the deployment slots for it. But we have to actually have Raisin on the field for Nitzao to come over and give the ring. But otherwise, Ulki can talk to Nitzao to trigger it as long as we can actually find a slot for Raisin. Jill's gonna need to get over her prejudices pretty quick with this comm. It's true. It's time to speed run that anti-racism 101. Tormod does not actually support a cat. Shockingly, because, you know, one would assume that he'd support Moram, but he doesn't. Yeah, it's gonna be up to Jill, and we're gonna see if we can actually get Ileana running. I might have to do some rigging for her. Sure, I'll probably have to rig for Jill to make sure she can actually handle things, because if she can't, then the run does just fall apart a lot. I was expecting to have to rig for the cats as well anyway, but Jill's most likely gonna need some too. Oh, Ileana with magic speed defense and hit points. Ileana's like, I heard you want me to enemy phase. Neither Tormod nor Moram have the main supports in the first place. Yeah, I don't know why they don't support each other. But, I guess it's a little bit of a thing in general, I kind of feel, because I don't know if like, are there many characters who have more than, like, 4 supports? Yeah, Ileana hasn't had much of a chance to get anything. That was her first level up. Because we couldn't get her, any kills in her join map. Like, she barely existed there, too. So the best we could do is get her 2 chip attacks, and then canter her away with Oscar. Yeah, they were... I feel like they were just going for playable enough with this patch, which... I mean... Fair enough, I'm not here to reread the stories. And the UI, for the most part, is understandable anyway, so... You're just confused as to how the clear condition got cut off? I mean, aligning stuff can be kind of tough. They probably didn't consider it worth fixing. There's also a bit where trying to name forges here, I think we can at most fit like 7 characters. Looking at the bonds. Wait, are bonds the thing in Path of Radiance? I thought that was a Radiant Dawn thing. Do they actually have that in Path of Radiance? Yeah, you can go ahead and post it. Oh, that's what that page is. I guess I didn't look at it because I thought that was the elemental explanation. I can protect Soren from crits. I feel like there are greater problems if Soren is getting crit. Well, I guess Mist can boost Ike's crit rate. Sometimes. I didn't realize this was only crit boosts. That's interesting. I guess I'll have to keep these in mind. Although there's gonna be a lot of times where I don't want to crit, because they'll get me killed. Yeah, it definitely seems like they're way too overly specific in a way that's not gonna be that helpful, but... I guess we could technically use it here for, like, Oscar against, like, this guy. There are a bunch of characters with 5 supports in Path of Radiance, but you think the max is 6. Yeah, the 5 is fairly rare, isn't it? Like, you've practically got to be a main character for, or main character adjacent for that many. Wow, Oscar, real smooth. See, the problem here with is like Ileana actually dealing damage is just like basically not a thing. Also, Oscar just can't hit things to weaken them, which is not helping. Might just be Rolf, Miss, Mordecai, and Ileana. Huh. Okay, I guess that's technically not quite what I expected. Ileana feels like she needs to grow magic, speed, or both right now. Yeah, pretty much. We're working on the speed part. Since there's no band that gives both speed and magic. But I'll probably eventually swap her over to the mage band at some point, but her speed growth is 30% otherwise, so that's why we have a speed band on her, even though it's only +5. Basically has a 55% speed growth in the early game because the first few points of strength are just as good. Yeah, I guess that's true. She has to actually get the strength, though. I don't think this is... Or at least I don't think in Path of Radiance she has a particularly great strength growth. Unlike, you know, Radiant Dawn, where she and Tormod just lift for seemingly no reason. Well, this is kind of annoying. This guy grabs the vulnerary and just runs off. On the plus side, I guess that means we can trap him against the trees again or something. Or I guess you can end up all the way over there. Yeah, siege homes are the ones that get quite up there. But she can technically still benefit from quite a bit from strength because of the L tome, so like... Strength up to 6 is pretty universally helpful, I suppose. Plenty crit time. Okay, L Thunder is 6 weight. Yo, more magic speed. Okay. 6-7? Oh boy. Sure, Ileana should be fairly safe just standing in range here. Give me a killer what? Killer sword? Wait, we can force Goose weapons for the felines. Yes, just getting a manicure. We basically forged them through grinding in Radiant Dawn. See Wind Ileana before See Thunder. I mean, look. She needs to hit rate and to not be weighed down. If I attack him, is he gonna just run back here and look for a vulnerary? I guess not, because the enemy doesn't have vulneraries left. Oh. Well, even if they had vulneraries, he wouldn't have a chance to heal because Titania decided that violence was the answer. Mother, please feed the children. It's true. After wondering how I saw Seth and thought, oh, we need to get Paladin's axes again. I mean... I feel like the bigger problem is that they saw the way Paladins function in GBA and were like, hey, they should have Super Canto again. And then they did. Yeah, I guess that's true. Titania might have predated Seth. So maybe Seth is supposed to be toned down Titania instead. Seth with a Night Ward. I mean, Seth gains speed easily enough on his own. Does he really need the Night Ward growths? Trying to remember where exactly the line is at pull, like, aggro stuff, because pulling that archer might spawn all the extra garbage. Maybe having the Night Ward in FE8 would make Amelia feel less terrible to use. Maybe? Okay, that's less of a good level, but she got HP, I suppose. It would, I guess it would for sure make her grow faster, but I don't know if it'd be fast enough to make up for her really stupid, awful join time. Because, like, technically speaking, Amelia's growths aren't that bad, but her bases are awful and she joins late enough that Unless you're grinding Tower of Volney, like, what are you even gonna be able to do? Well, Oscar with the triple pins? Question mark. Ileana designed that playing with your food is for chumps. Whoa, strength and speed on Miss, watch out. She's gonna get promoted and be able to do a whole 1 damage. Okay, we did in fact trigger the angry dudes. Yeah, this like has been pretty cracked for sure. Sure. He's had a few less good levels lately, but like his starting levels are really silly in a good way. Titania's level is a bit better. Alright, so that just leaves us with one ranged enemy now, who doesn't threaten to kill Eliana, so we can just kind of sit here and attack stuff going forward. Although they'll likely still try to target Ike instead. Yeah, rare Easter eggs can be good, but I feel like it's definitely a bit much to require importing from the previous game a very specific support. As far as 3 houses go, some of it I wonder if it's actually like genuinely a pro of being cryptic or just that the game is so unfinished that they forgot about some things. Did Liliana do enough damage to kill that one? No, she does not. But she can kill this one. Ileana, why? She eats but her stomach doesn't fill. She needs to try harder. I can't remember if those guys pull, but if they do, we could probably make her duel them and get a bunch of chip experience and weapon experience. Just gotta steer clear of the night. So that we can then pull it with Titania so that she can Ileana can get the kill off of that. Easy. Alright, we do have ads sitting. I'm gonna go refill my water and then we'll sort the rest of this out and see if we can get Ileana some more stuff. So we're back.
You're irrelevant! You're irrelevant. Come on, I'm starving! You're irrelevant.
So while he's no hot stallion like Clive, I don't know if he's all that bad.
I see there were many food offerings for Ileana while I was gone. I do like the simple fan theory that Ileana just simply has a tapeworm. So she's feeding it continuously. I guess the mages don't actually move. But I'm pretty sure the knight does, so I'll do this to lure it out and feed that to Ileana. Aha! You think you're being clever,
No window shoppers!
but you are instead feeding yourself to the Ileana.